Right guys, so this is the news regarding the ban in Singapore. Now all users in Singapore are advised to cease related trades, withdraw their assets as well as the tokens on Wednesday, 26 October at 12 PM Singapore time to actually avoid the trading disputes. So this is what they're asking us to do, and the ban includes putting in fiat deposit services, which means buying in and cashing out, as well as the spot trading of cryptocurrencies. Now, if you don't know what spot trading means, it means buying and selling at the form of any sort of coins, such as ETH USDT pair, BNB USDT pair, or any other pairs. So in the event where your token is growing and pumping, you will probably not be able to sell it for USDT. And that's what it essentially means, as well as liquid swap. Now that being said, we'll want to be looking at potential strong and secure exchanges that have already been established and around for quite some time that has also proven its safety. We'll be tapping into some liquidity levels as well as the trading fees and the number of coins that each of the exchanges own, so as to tell which one would suit you best. Nonetheless, the variety of products that Binance offers will not actually be affected, such as derivatives and future perpetual trading. So if you do have some coins that are currently staking in Binance, and this is not financial advice, but I would personally recommend to withdraw it out of Binance before the 26th of October, just to be extra careful as we're still not clear about the updates yet. This is a list of all the exchanges that I generally use, and it's really sad news for Singaporeans that aren't able to do spot trading in Binance again, but who knows, maybe it's just for now. If you guys didn't know, Binance.com and Binance SG are two different entities, which one of them is quite a bit of a lackluster for me. I won't be going in depth on all the exchanges as it's going to make this video even more lengthy. I'll be using those that are highlighted in yellow due to a mixture of having strong volume, number of coins, and trading fees. Now I like KuCoin personally as they adopt a large plethora of coins that you probably won't be able to find elsewhere, besides engaging in swaps. So I personally experienced having certain coins with trading fees being 0.2% like the actual KCS token, and some being 0.1% of course. If you're using the exchange native coin, you'll be able to get some discounts off the fees. And meanwhile, FTX has a simple UI UX, and it's more relatable towards active traders who possibly do daily trades, given it has the lowest trading fees out of the entire list here. And also note that you may not find certain coins in FTX, although they recently partnered with Solana and the SPL network. Huobi and OKX are my go-to only if KuCoin doesn't have it or FTX doesn't have the coin that I'm looking for. So either way, it'll be a minority of my portfolio. And bear in mind, I definitely understand that there has to be some sort of adaptability into figuring and playing around with the different apps. And also, while getting used to it will definitely give you a certain edge. Also, do make yourself comfortable and also put some effort into familiarizing yourself with them and their recent announcements and perks, etc. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be going a little bit slower down here just in case you guys miss out on important details. And so we're in the app of Binance, and the reason why I'm using the app version is because I know most of you out there are trading on your phones. Yeah, so to get started, just go to your wallets and then go to withdraw. From there, you can see various different coins that you probably already own, and you can type which one you want to move out. So either at the top, or you can select the coins individually if you want. So in this case, I'm going to be using USDT because I believe that's the most crucial one of all that we want to move out. And once we get inside, the most important thing you need to take note of is the network, and just make sure that the network is available throughout the exchange that you are going to be sending to, and as well as Binance. So they must have at least a common network in between them. For USDT, I want to be using TRC20 because that's the cheapest, as you can tell. It's $1 and it's generally the same across most of the other exchanges. Why I say it's the cheapest is largely due to the fact that we're not able to use Binance Smart Chain BP20, although that is the cheapest. But that's because most of the time, other exchanges don't have it, especially on USDT, because BP20 belongs to Binance. It is their main net. The only times we get to use it is probably on MetaMask, PancakeSwap, PoolCoin, SafePal, whatever things that we try to transfer out of an exchange. So that being said, the only other available options is probably TRT20 or Solana for USDT. But always in the case of USDT, I'll personally use TRC20. Now, of course, if there are other coins that you are moving over and you find that they do have BP20 or BSC, do use it because it's going to be the cheapest out of all in terms of fees. And we probably only want to use ERC20 if we have like a big sum of capital inside a certain coin that it outweighs more than the 25 USD, because most of the time ERC20 will range between 20 to 25 USD, and you have to weigh that option yourself. So if your coins don't have anything more than, let's say, 4 digits, I don't think $25 is worth using that as a transfer fee. Now, after clicking confirm, you'll see this page where they ask you to withdraw USDT, pasting your address as well as the amount and the network. So the network down here is TRC20. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my depositing address down here into where I want to put the USDT to. So for example, if it's in KuCoin, then I'll go to KuCoin and I'll paste the address of KuCoin inside Binance, so that they'll know that this is the address that I'm about to send to. And once that's done, you're gonna see this little pop-up here, ensuring that all your details are correct, the address is correct, and once that's done, go ahead and click confirm. So to get the address that you want to be sending the USDT to, go to the exchange itself. For example, down here it's KuCoin. So I'll go to KuCoin, I'll go to main, and then you can see down there it's deposit. That's because we're moving it out of Binance, so we're entering here and it's deposit. So once that's done, you enter this page where you can just select the coin that you want to transfer over to. So in this case, it's going to be USDT. So go ahead and click on USDT. And this is where you can actually see what kind of networks that they are able to receive. So in the case of KuCoin USDT, there is ERC20, TRC20, but there is no BEP20 or BSC. So, and there's no SOL as well, if you recall earlier. So the only one we have in common is probably TRC20, and that's gonna cost you $1. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna just go ahead and click copy address, and then we go back to the Binance page where we paste the address on the withdrawal. So now we're gonna go ahead and try something with more common coins. For example, ZIL. So as you can see, it has BSC and BP20 and ZIL. So it has its own native network, and the fee is relatively cheap. So this is the only option that we have, Zilliqa. And we're going to try that onto the exchange that we're going to be receiving it on. So for example, I'm going to go to KuCoin, and I'm going to click deposit on ZIL. And once that's done, we're going to move into ensuring that the exchange that we have has ZIL inside, and there is a network that is in common. So right here, we can see there's only one, it's ZIL. So it's the same as Zilliqa. So we're able to move it over here. And so just go ahead and click copy address, and then just plug it into the exchange on Binance withdrawal. Now let's try the same thing with another coin, and this time we're gonna try Luna. And as you can see, there's only one network that's available on Binance, which is called Terra, and Terra is Terra Luna. However, there's one more thing you need to do, and you can see that's memo. So in the event you run into something like this, and then there is a memo stated right there, you will require a memo from the exchange that you're going to send to. So just go to the exchange, go deposit, and then click out the memo as well as the address. So right here you can see there is a address as well as a memo tag to it. So we look at the network, there is Terra and there's ERC20, but we don't want to use TRC20 because it costs 20 to 25, and we have an option of a cheaper fee being Terra, so why not use that? So copy the address as well as the memo. So now let's take a look at another example. I'm going to be using Sushi because some of you may experience this, where you have 3 different networks, but it's all under Binance Chain as well as ERC20. Now, if you don't want to use ERC20, the only other way you're going to be doing this is sell it into USDT and then taking that USDT over to the exchange that you want it to be, and then buying it back at a even lower price. So this way, I think you can hedge in terms of quantity, since you're not able to transfer it. And this is pegged to the fact that when we check Sushi in KuCoin, you see there's only ERC20 or KCC. Now KCC belongs to KuCoin, so Binance doesn't have it. So now let's take a look at FTX, and we go to wallet, we go to deposit. So this is the same process all over again. We just find the coins that you want to bring inside FTX if you're not using KuCoin, and then just go ahead and plug in the address towards your Binance. So in the case of XRP down here, we can see there's address. There's also a memo that came with it. So if you want to plug this in and move it here, do not forget to put the memo inside as well. If not, it's gonna cause some delay. Besides XRP's own network, as stated down here in that red box, there is also another network which is Sol, SPL, and we'll have to check if Binance has Sol in order to do so, and then just go ahead with the cheapest one. Since the only one in common is Ripple, which is XRP, so we'll just go ahead and click it and then click confirm.